Hello everyone, it's Rebecca here and today I'm bringing you my weekly reading wrap up. So this week has been fairly interesting for me, fairly quiet in terms of reading, but I did manage to finish a book which I'm so pleased about. So if you remember in last week's video we were chatting about how I was listening to an audiobook and it was a hunker of an audiobook, and that was A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. Now when we left off I was on the 300 page mark. I can very happily say, done. I am so pleased that I'm finished with this. So I am so pleased that I'm finished with this. It's the second book in the Song of Ice and Fire series and I had mixed opinions on it, let's be honest. This is book 2, so I can't really go into kind of what happens. I basically followed this because I'd watched the series and I was like, I need to sort of get the books off my bucket list kind of thing. So I picked this one up on Scribd. If I remember, I'll leave a link down below where you can join Scribd and get 2 months free. Not sponsored, just love Scribd for work. It's great. And yeah, I conquered this massive book. It was 37 hours long audiobook. And I think, to be honest with you, I listened to the majority of it this past week. So I did enjoy A Clash of Kings. It was very much like, there was a lot more context to it that you don't get in the series, obviously because there's so much to get to in the series. And I feel like this kind of pleasantly surprised me a little bit. I was expecting it to be dull. I felt like nothing really happened in the second series of Game of Thrones, the TV show. And then when I read this book, I was like, oh my god, that all happened in the second series. So we're introduced to Marjorie, we're introduced to, well, for starters, it's the situation where Tyrion gets his scar. Did not know that was in this book. I thought it was in a later series. Just Lady Catelyn and just Jon Snow and Ygritte, and oh my god, I loved it. I did give it 3 out of 5 stars. That's more so because of the fact that it was an audiobook, and I know for a fact I would never have read the full book. I am giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I did feel like in parts it was a bit meh, and I'm learning that that's something that I'm going to have to deal with for Game of Thrones. But I did really enjoy it and I'm so pleased I managed to get to this year. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Surprised myself a little bit. The second one that I'm still in the middle of reading is Air of Fire by Sarah J Maas, which is in my bedroom and I can't be bothered to go get it. That's the kind of Sunday I'm having. Basically, I read a little bit more of this, not much. I'm making my way through it slowly and I think it's because I don't want to get to it too quickly. I feel very much attached to Kale, Dorian, Selena, that kind of trio, and I just don't want them to split, and that's what's happening in Air of Fire and I'm finding it really difficult, not gonna lie. So yes, that's my very quick reading wrap up. Didn't read much physically, but audiobook smashed it, absolutely smashed it. So yes, what have you all been reading this week? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to have a chat with you all. Bye!